I got a Telfar. And talking about Telfar, and she gonna ask me, is it real? Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Sharabia Kaya, and today we'll be talking about my college experience, and I'll be giving you some college advice and some tips to succeed. Let's get to it. As I said, we're gonna get into my college experience, what I had going on, all that. You know, I got a few notes in this notebook. I'm not gonna show you the handwriting because it look bad, honestly. But yeah, let's get into it. As I already stated, because I know a lot of y'all may be new, because I be starting this channel over every year, and then I post like 3 videos and leave. But I'm not doing that this time, I promise. I'm gonna take back the promise, I hope. That's what we're gonna go with. My major is criminology, and then I minor in anthropology, and I'm getting a dispute resolution certificate. And I go to John Jay College in New York City. I'm from here. I'm actually currently in my final semester. I'm so excited. Yeah, I'm ready to get out of there. I'm so tired of school. I am so tired of school. How old am I? I'm 21. So I'm turning 22 in April, but yeah, I'm 21. And I've been going to school for 16 years at this point. You know, overall, like going since I was 5 to now. That's a lot of years of school. I didn't ask for that. But I do like school, which is crazy. I do enjoy learning, but I enjoy learning things that I like learning. And I'm so tired. I've been working hard for 4 years, okay? 4 years. 4 years. And then I was in high school during the pandemic, y'all. It started, I think it was my junior year. And I was like, oh my God. But yeah, I'm very excited to be in my final semester because, yeah. And also, I don't know if I want to say I'm the first in the family to graduate, but I am one of the first ones to graduate. I think I might be the first, but I'm not completely sure, y'all. You know, it was a bit of a long road to get where I'm at, but I'm here. And right now my GPA is currently like, I think it's like a 3.7. Actually, let me check right now. Okay, my GPA is not quite a 3.7, it's a 3.678. I feel like they could have just made that 3.7 because look, I have this semester I have 3 A's and 2 A minuses. I feel like my GPA should have went higher than that because it was already a 3.6. So where the good stuff at? If I would have got a B or a C or a D, it would have dropped drastically. So where the rest of my GPA at? But whatever. I have been on the dean's list 3 times, which I am very proud of myself for. I do wish that I would have gotten it more than that, but it's better than none, right? Exactly. We're gonna get more into the reason why I probably didn't end up with that, you know, later on, but yeah. So I ended up choosing the college that I'm in because I really love law. Like the high school I went to was a law high school. It also had something else, but it was a law high school. And I went there thinking that I was gonna like just learn about law a bunch. I had like, I think 2 years I had a law class, and then after that it was like, I don't know what you thought this was. So my freshman year in 9th grade, I had a law class, and then I think it was my junior year that I had another law class, and that was it. I'm like, with the rest of that. But I always loved law. Like my mother, she studied criminal justice, and I was like, I like that. And then, you know, like all the shows that we be watching, like my mother loved all the crime shows and stuff like that, and I used to watch it with her, and I loved it too. And obviously I know that it's not like that in real life. It's not like how it is on the shows, but it is like realistic enough for you to feel passionate about it and realize, this is something that I probably want to do. And it was enough for me. So that's how it started for me. But I did not start out my college career at John Jay. I actually started at Lehman College in the Bronx. I don't know why I chose that. Actually, I do know why I chose that. I had, you know, I have a friend group, and we were like, okay, what college did we all get accepted to that we're willing to go to? and we chose Lehman. But one of our, I think two of my friends, they had to transfer like 2 years, like from a community college to Lehman, and that did not happen. And I realized that I did not want to go to Lehman. Like, it wasn't my school. First of all, it was far. I live in Brooklyn. Why am I going to the Bronx for school? And then the walk from the train to the school was crazy. I'm like, no, I'm not doing that. I'm good. It's okay. I only went to that college, like, I only went like in person to the college like once or twice because we were still in the pandemic when I started college. I don't know if we was technically in the pandemic or like had just gotten out of it. It was 2021, September 2021. So I don't know. If y'all know, leave it in the comments because I'm not sure. I was like, yeah, I'm not doing that. And actually, my major at first was psychology. And it's obviously something I'm still interested in. That's why I studied criminology instead. And if I decide to go back for my master's degree, I want to study forensic psychology. But I know I have to get my bachelor's in that first, but that will only take a year because I already have the prerequisites and stuff like that. If that's how it would work. I actually have no idea. I haven't talked to any advisor or anything about that. I hope that's how it works. Because, baby, I hope I don't have to take the required classes and I don't have to take any electives and stuff like that. Because that's OD. I did that already. I'm not doing it again. You know what? I actually didn't apply to John Jay in high school. And the reason I didn't apply is because my guidance counselor, like we was talking about it, my guidance counselor was like, and I'm like, and I think because of the pandemic, I was like really like unmotivated. So I was like, okay, maybe I shouldn't apply here. Which I think was pretty messed up because my GPA in high school was like almost 90 because they didn't really use GPAs. It's just that it was just on a scale from 1 to 100. It was like almost a 90. I think it was like an 88. So I'm like, I definitely could have gotten to John Jay from the beginning. And I should have went there in the first place. That's my school. That's what I wanted to do. I knew that's what I wanted to do. But it is what it is. I found my way there anyway. So it don't even matter to me. But I think that was kind of messed up on the guidance counselor's part. She probably mad because she couldn't get into a college like that, but whatever. John Jay is obviously known for its criminal justice and things like that. I ended up going with criminology because I felt like criminal justice was just, like, obviously it's good. I just felt like it wasn't exactly what I wanted to do. So if you don't know, criminology is the study of why people commit crimes or what, you know, pushes people to commit crimes. I felt like that was really interesting because, you know, it's a lot of stuff that can be fixed that would change people from doing this. And it's also interesting to learn like the difference between why some people, like people in the same predicament, how some of them, you know, go to a life of crime and some of them just don't and try to make an honest living. And I think that was really interesting. That really compelled me because I did a lot of research before I changed my major. I did know that I wanted to go to John Jay, but I wasn't exactly sure what I wanted to go for. And yeah, I found it. I do think that John Jay really is a good school, especially if that's something you want to do. Most of the professors at John Jay are really good at their job. You know, it's a few strays. It's always a few, you know. It's always a few in any group. So it's like, yeah, I don't know why you work here, but maybe find somewhere else or stop. But, you know, it worked. You know, I'm at my final year, so it wasn't that bad. I don't know if I can mention professor's name specifically, but if you are thinking of going to John Jay, or if you go to John Jay and you're new, or like you're about to go to John Jay in the fall, you know, you could DM me on Instagram. My Instagram is in the description box down below, or on TikTok, you know, whatever you prefer. And I could give you a list of like some of my favorite professors, you know, so that you could do good as well. Yeah, so as I said, I'm about to do an internship. Or well, when I post this, I will be currently doing an internship for my dispute resolution certificate. And yeah, I think it's only 96 hours for the whole semester, so it's like 8 hours a week, maybe more. I don't know. Like, I'm gonna ask, but I'm not sure if like if I was to finish the 96 hours before the semester ended, would I be able to like stop doing the internship, because I am going to be working and I do have classes, but I'm only taking 4 classes for my last semester. Technically you could say I'm taking 3 because as I'm filming this, it is January. I am currently taking a winter class because, you know, they 3 weeks. It'd be pretty easy if you find the right professor. But you know, You know, quick and easy. We love that. If it's a core class, I do not recommend taking them during the winter session. But the summer session is pretty okay because the summer, you know, they have longer sessions rather than, you know, compact 3-week. And I'll be taking 3 classes for my final semester. So I'll be taking senior seminar class, taking the internship class that I talked about already, and then I actually don't have my last class picked yet, and I need to get on that ASAP. I did have a lot of classes that were impactful to me. I've taken a lot of, obviously, criminology courses, but criminology is also within sociology. So I've taken a lot of those courses. I absolutely love it. So those courses do not feel like I'm doing classwork. I feel like I'm learning and I'm giving my opinion and my takes with evidence to support it. I don't know, it just feels more like it's a lot of open discussion in those classes, which feels way better than like the overly structured classes that just feel too like stuffy, or like you can't have your own opinion. Like, it just feels way better to me. And I am someone who likes to speak her opinion. Like, I love, like, that's what I do. I don't sit there, I don't be tongue-tied. I say what I need to say. If I feel really strongly about something, yeah, I'm saying it. I'm saying it. You can ask my family, you can ask my teachers, my professors, you can ask my friends. I'm not sitting there not saying nothing if I feel strongly about it. Now, if I don't really care, then it is what it is. I don't care. But I still might say something because I feel like you be... Okay, hold on. I'm getting off track. We're talking about college right now. Hold on. My bad. As for like extracurriculars, I know that John Jay does have a lot. I just never got the chance to participate in them because I've been working. I mean, not like OD, but I have been working during the semester. So I'm just like, when I have a break, I'm gonna take it. What do you mean? I'm gonna take it. I'm taking the break. I'm taking a break. I'm taking a break. I'm taking a break. I'm not a busybody. I can be, but I'm not. As for like challenges I face, as I said earlier when I was talking about the dean's list and why I feel like the reason I feel like I wasn't on it more than what I have been, mostly because I've had some personal things going on, you know, personal family things, but just like things that were personal to me specifically, you know, deaths, being unmotivated at certain times, maybe a little bit of anxiety. No, definitely a little bit of anxiety. Speaking of the anxiety part, tell me why I dropped out of class because they wanted us to do a group presentation and I had too much anxiety. It was literally the final project. I dropped. I said, "Ooh, I got a W." I really don't care. I was not feeling it. Like, I had no motivation to do that. I had no, like, I could not control my nerves, like, just thinking about it. And I knew that if I got up there and did that presentation, I was going to make a fool of myself. And I just dropped it. I did have a few things going on at that time, so I think that's what really made me, you know, feel that level of anxiety. But I do think that I probably should have still went through with it. Because I know myself. If I practice and I practice and I practice and I practice, I still might mess up, but it won't be that bad. I wouldn't say I'm embarrassed by it, but I think that was a little bit like cowardly. I'm not saying that you can't drop a class or reach out to a professor or anything like that, but I am saying that you need to think about your options and how you're going to fix that later on down the line. There were a few classes that I dropped, like after the dropping period. It happened to me 3 times and I failed one class. One class that I failed it because I think it was my second year of college. It was my first year at John Jay, and I think it was my first semester at John Jay. And I'm going to class. The teacher like, "Oh, 2 kids in the class have come down with COVID."
Oh.
She's like, "But y'all don't have to get tested. Y'all could just come back to class."
You need to leave.
Baby, I'm not coming back to class. I'm not going back in that building. I'm not about to sit in a room with a bunch of people with COVID. I live with children. Why would I bring COVID into my house? Are you stupid? Are you dumb? Like, I'm not doing that. So I ended up not going back into the building for the class, and I guess participation, like attendance, was an important part of her grade. So yeah, that didn't happen for me. And I'm like, ma'am, it is what it is. Because I'm still graduating on time. If you can, take you some summer classes because, baby, they help you and they speed the process up. If I had to make up for these classes, the summer classes would have made me, you know, I probably could have graduated in 3 years. The combination of the summer classes and the winter class, the course, because you only take one winter course at John Jay. If you ask the office of register, you could definitely take 2 winter courses, because I asked them this semester, but it was too late when they told me I could. Like all the classes I wanted was taken. Yeah, the second class that I ended up getting a W on, which is, if you don't know yet, it's like a withdrawal. The reason I ended up withdrawing from that one is I went in the building to go to that man class, and I got in there. It's first day of class. The professor said something. Well, no, not something. He said multiple things, and I'm like, baby, that sounds racist. Not taking your class. And then what put the cherry on top was, because a lot of things could be taken either way that he was saying, but I know racism when I see racism. Because you don't just say that and be like, ha ha ha. No, that's not how it works. Besides that, what put the cherry on top was, he said he don't do electronics. Who? Why you don't do electronics? That don't make sense. I've had bad experiences in high school and in middle school where teachers would lose my work and tell me I ain't did it. Baby, yes, I did. I ain't never missed an assignment. There's not one assignment I missed. Maybe a few, but I barely missed an assignment. So I'm like, yes, I did do it. Don't tell me I didn't. So I'm like, you old, kind of racist, and you don't do electronics, you're stuck in your ways. I don't want to learn from you. And then I ended up taking that course in the winter, during the winter session. And it was a core course. Honestly, I know I said you shouldn't really take core classes during the winter session, but I still feel like I learned a lot. It was hard. Let me put it like that. It was hard. It was a lot of work, but I still learned what I needed to learn, and I was satisfied with it. Something else I recommend asking, before you enroll in a course, like a winter course or a summer course, email that professor and ask them to see their syllabus, because some of them be dragging it. They be putting a regular 14, 16 week syllabus for the 3-week class. I want you to make it make sense, because it don't. When it comes to studying, I do think it's important, but I don't necessarily study. Like, I guess you could say I do study, but I feel like I don't. Like, I've never really studied. I just make sure I know and understand the material right then and there, and then that's it. Like, studying is not really my thing. Like, I do want to go to law school eventually. I am so terrified of going to law school and being left behind, because I feel like that's what's gonna happen, which is why I decided not to go, or like not to take my LSAT anytime soon. I'm like, no. During the fall semester, I just finished a law program. I forgot what it was called. I think it was Cstep. I'll put the link for that in the description box down below as well, so that you can learn about it if you're interested. It wasn't bad, but I know law school is not like that. I don't believe that. It was too easy. I know law school not like that. I be watching a lot of videos. I be hearing a lot of experiences, a lot of what people are going on in law school. I know a few people that went to law school or is in law school, and they telling me, baby, it is not like that. And I knew that. So I will not be doing that yet, but it is something that I want to do, and something that I hope to do. You know, I gotta make money first though. I'm not trying to be that deep in debt. I can't, okay? If you're not in college yet and you're just watching videos to figure out what college you want to go to or whatever, I feel like you need to learn some study habits, because you will get left behind depending on your major. My major, I won't say it's easy, but it's not the hardest thing. I know harder majors. What I'm saying is, depending on your major, you might have to work really, 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 really hard. Really hard, extremely hard. So you need to make sure you are able to invest that time and understand how to, you know, learn things effectively, because it will make it really hard for you. I don't plan on getting my master's degree right after, you know, I get my bachelor's in May, by the way. We're getting the vlog on that too. Yeah, you know, some people get their degree later on, and it's because of the lack of study habits. I think it's important. It's an important skill to have that I still have not yet mastered. I feel like, don't beat yourself up about it, but make the effort, you know, make the effort. I got a little bit of stuff. I like for me, I think the best thing for me to do is to like quiz myself. That works for me. But I know it's a lot of different study habits. It's this Instagram account that I follow, and he has a bunch of different like tips and stuff for studying. And I'll link that in the description box as well, because we all need help sometimes, okay? And you could definitely find something that helps on his page. So yeah. Now, when it comes to social life, I go to a commuter school. I don't live in the dorms. I don't do anything. I did want to go upstate, or I did want to go to HBCU, but HBCU's financial aid is not, it's not given. Like, I feel like it would have been horrible for me. And then upstate, I was really nervous about like the roommate situation, because I did not want to share a room with nobody. And no, I did not. And I didn't want to end up with somebody who was like really inconsiderate or annoying as hell. I didn't want to end up with somebody like that, because I would have been mad. I would have came home quick like that. I don't really play like that. At the same time, after, you know, being in the commuter school, I do feel some regret about not going away for college, you know, staying in the dorms, because I feel like that would have been a really good experience for me. If you can, I feel like you should do it. And even if you don't like it, you could always transfer after, you know, after the first year, after your freshman year. You could transfer to another college, you know, closer to home, or commuter school, or anything like that. But I feel like I should have tried, and I feel like I would have liked it. I feel like my luck is pretty good. I do feel like my luck is pretty good. I think I would have ended up with a good roommate. It wasn't only the roommate thing. It was really being away from my family. I've never been diagnosed with like anxiety, but I did have like a lot of issues with anxiety. But I wouldn't say I have like, I mean, everyone has anxiety, but I wouldn't say I had like crazy anxiety, or like, well, I would categorize it as social anxiety, but you know, I wasn't diagnosed, so I don't want to just say that. Yeah, I would have been very nervous and, you know, kind of scared to be away from my family, so I was like, let me just stay. But I feel like I kind of cheated myself out of a experience that is kind of essential for a lot of people transitioning from being a teenager to an adult. Adult is debatable, because I don't even feel like an adult yet, but it is what it is. But yeah, back to social life. Like I said, I go to a commuter school, so sometimes it's hard to make friends. And then I was a transfer student as well, so I didn't make, you know, a freshman friend group and, you know, stick with them or anything. I really didn't have a chance to meet anybody, because I never went to any of the events. I honestly never did any of the things that I wanted to do, and that goes back to the anxiety stuff. People had their little cliques, and I'm not one to just like, you know, try to go up, you know, be in somebody's clique or whatever if they don't invite me, or if they don't want me to. So I really don't really talk to people at school, to be honest. Like, if it's not classwork related, we don't really have nothing to talk about. I tried to make a friend, and I was telling her like she had a nice hair color. Her hair was like a red, and my hair had just been red, but I had dyed it back to black. And I was like, oh, I was looking at, like, we're in class, I was looking at your hair. It's really nice. Like, I love that color. My hair was actually just red or whatever. And we talking about, because I got a Telfar. We're talking about the Telfar, and she gonna ask me, is it real? Oh, no. Can't say it on YouTube. Girl, I don't even know you like that. I'm trying to make friends with you. Why the hell would I be walking around with a fake Telfar bag? If I can't afford it, I'm not getting it. The thing about that conversation was, she was like, oh, I really want a Telfar. So you don't have one, and you asking me if my bag is fake? How you know? Where's your Telfar at? Because I got it. I got one. Where's yours? So don't ask me no question like that. And I was like, oh, yeah, that's not happening. We don't need to. I don't want to be friends with you. It's okay. Because you try to be funny from the jump. And I had specifically bought that Telfar for school. Like, it was, I used that as a school bag. I used to go to the library with my friends, because we all went to different colleges. So we used to go to the library together like once a week and do our work and stuff together. Sometimes do our work and stuff together, because a lot of time we didn't really get our work done. But I had like a sweater in there. It was a bright colored sweater, and it's staining the inside of the Telfar. So if you know if I could take that to the dry cleaners or something to get it clean, please let me know. It was a blue Telfar. And the thing about it, I was like, yeah, no, I'm sorry. I'm not going to keep talking about that girl. She pissed me off, y'all. She pissed me off. But besides that, it really wasn't no one I just wanted to talk to. I feel like if you go to the events and stuff, because the events do be looking fun. Like, people be having fun. I'm in the Black Student Union group chat, and they be having a lot of events, and it be looking fun. I just could never bring myself to go. Or when I do decide to go, I end up being busy that day. So yeah, I'm also a homebody, so sometimes I might be like, oh, I'm gonna go a week before, and then when it comes, I'm like, not doing that. Thank you, no. But I think depending on your major, actually no, not depending on your major, depending on your class schedule, if you're smart about it, you could definitely balance your social life and your academics. Because ain't no way I'm about to sit here and do all 4 years of college working mad hard at college, which you should work hard. I do work hard, but I am not about to I'm not about to sit there and have no fun for 4 years. That's crazy. That's crazy. So I think you have to make time if you want to enjoy your life. Some lessons that I learned is that, you can't let your life experiences hold you back. No matter what you're going through. Try, fight, hope, whatever it is that you gotta do to come back out on top, you do it. That's it. And it's hard, but you have to do it. I feel like college let me see more things, see the world differently. I feel like it allowed me to see, instead of like instantly judging people because of my major, like I said, it's criminology. It's the study of, why people commit crimes and things like that. Instead of judging people, it helped me to, understand them better. Because I would call myself, empathetic. And I feel like it just helps even more. My family told me, like, when I talk, I sound like an activist. Baby, call it what you want. I'll be that. Thank you. I feel like college is a good experience for you no matter what you do. It don't matter if you, went away for college, staying in dorms. If you live alone, you're going to college. If you're commuting to school, any of that. Because, I don't know, it just helps you see the world better. It helps you learn things that you couldn't learn in high school. It kind of takes off those, I wouldn't say rose-colored glasses, because really depending on, your life experiences and maybe your racial or cultural background, you've had a lot of, like bad life experiences or, understand things like that. But it helps you take off, like, the rose-colored glasses a little bit. No, actually a lot of it. And see the world for what it really is. So I think it's important to, I think if you're in college or if you're getting ready to go to college, I think you need to take courses in certain subjects. So I think everybody should take a sociology course. Everyone should take history courses. Everyone should take psychology courses. I think these things are important. So when you're thinking about your electives, I feel like you should choose things like this. Also, anthropology courses. I forgot to add that in, but I think you should add that as well, because like I said earlier, that is my minor. I think they just help you have a well-rounded view of the world. I also think that it's important for you to get involved. I know I said earlier that I wasn't really involved. I haven't been involved. But I think that you should strive to be involved in different organizations, different groups, different networking opportunities in the school, career fairs. I've actually been to a few career fairs. But I think all of those things are really important to do. Having connections is a good thing, y'all, to be honest. You could be a Nepo friend, a Nepo baby. It's not about what nepotism does to you. It's about what nepotism does for you. Okay? I don't know why people be hating on nepotism like that. Honestly, if I was in any position where I could, help a family member or something, or get them in a position the way I am, I'm doing it. I'm sorry. A lot of us, a lot of people be mad because it's not them. I just want to add that I do think that college really prepared me for, the next chapter in my life. Like I said, it helped me to have a well-rounded, view on the world. I think that's important because a lot of people be stuck in, this is what happened to me. This is what happened to my family. This is what I have going on. Me, I, all of that. And I think that's pretty selfish. I don't know if I want to say selfish because it is your life, so you are supposed to be thinking about me, I. But I just think it's, you know, important to see and understand other people's experiences and what they have going on and why things are the way that they are, which is why I specifically said history classes, sociology classes, anthropology classes, and psychology classes. You know, it helps you understand people and see the world like clearly. For me, I don't know if I want to go straight to get my master's degree or if I want to take a break. And I'm kind of leaning on taking a break. Yeah, I'm not completely sure yet. And I feel like I think that's okay. I think it's okay to not be completely sure. I think it's okay to not know exactly what you want in life because it's so many options. Like for me, I always, you know, like even when I was younger, even when I was a kid, I've always like wanted to do this, that, the third, the fourth, the fifth, the sixth, the 100th. I always want to do all these different things because it's so many options and you can do all these things. So I think it's okay to not know exactly what you want to do. And I think it's okay to just try different things to figure out what sticks. That's, you know, that's my personal opinion. So if you graduated from college or if anything in this video resonated with you, let me know in the comments. And if you're planning on going to college or if you're getting ready to go to college, you know, tell me if this video helped you. Tell me what major you're choosing or what major you might choose. Or, you know, you can ask me any questions in the comments. As I said, if you have anything personal that you want to ask me, you could definitely DM me on Instagram or TikTok. Both links are in the description box below. I'll leave a few other links in there too for the study habits and the law program that I was in. I just want to thank you so much for watching. I really do hope that you enjoyed this video. Yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Thank you. Bye.